Welcome back to Love and Junk Food. I'm Laura.
I'm John.
And today we have another blindfolded taste test for you. So we've been trying to be good lately, and I think we've done fairly well. We definitely haven't seen a ton of weight loss, but we're not doing it for that. That's a side benefit. We're doing it for health.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So we've been adding in more protein, more fiber, more vegetables. We've been drinking more water. We've been moving more. And when we can find a good knockoff, a good dupe, a good healthy alternative to some of our regular favorite things, we get excited about it. We've found a popcorn that we like, not as well as the stuff that we're used to making, but it's pretty good. So
it's pretty good.
Sometimes zero sugar just means they added in a different sweetener, and so sometimes zero sugar comes off with an aftertaste or a really artificial taste. Sometimes it means they remove the sugar and it's unsweetened, right?
Yep.
So we're gonna see if we can taste the difference, but more importantly than that, because I feel like we'll be able to, can we get used to less sugar? And do we like it just as much, or whatever? So here's what we have.
Yeah, there's a couple of new things that we have here. One of which is this Bush's baked beans. We've never seen a zero sugar version of baked beans or a lot of different food products like this, and they're starting to come out with stuff like that. So we'll try that. Let you know what we think.
Yeah, and if we stand a chance of liking a zero sugar baked bean, it's from Bush's.
Oh,
Bush's
for sure.
is king of baked beans, in our country at least. And we understand that people in the UK have a similar looking bean, but that they taste very different.
Yeah.
We've tried them before. If you missed that video, maybe we'll pop it down in the comments. But our typical baked beans are very, very sweet. More like ketchup, brown sugar, that kind of vibes going on.
Yeah.
So if they take the sugar out, I don't think I'm going to miss it. Sometimes baked beans are too sweet for me, to tell you the truth.
And typically we eat our baked beans with burgers or hot dogs, stuff like that, like having a grilling, grill out or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
For sure. Okay.
Okay, we also have this is another new product. This is York peppermint patties. And so we've got the full sugar version and then zero sugar. Right.
These we got at our local grocery store, Hy-Vee. The York was from Walmart, also from Walmart. These are our favorite gummy bears. These are Albanese. They're usually super, the texture is great on them, but the flavor
are amazing.
So great. So we have regular and zero sugar. Can we taste the difference? But like I said, can we do without the sugar?
Yeah.
And then Powerade, which is pretty sugary in taste. It tastes like Kool-Aid, regular and zero sugar in grape flavor. That's where I want to start, I think.
All right, let's do it.
You want to start with a drink, and then we'll have it in case we need it. Okay. You want to go first or second?
I forgot. I'll go first.
Okay. I'm going to start opening.
I forgot about the blindfold part of it.
Okay.
That one was the...
I
can tell by hearing.
They both smell fantastic. Okay. Put your little paws out. There you go.
Okay. Wow. I think
you can take it. Yeah.
The second one was the zero sugar.
Correct.
I gotta say, it's kind of funny. It tastes much sweeter than... hold on a second.
Thanks for the clues. Okay.
All right. There you go.
Whoa, that's kind of heavy. Okay. I think...
Yeah, don't look yet.
I know, did you see me? I was going to be like, hey! I think the second one is regular.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so 80 calories. They call per serving. They call this 2.5 servings. That's a lot of calories.
Yeah.
I mean, comparable to a soda.
This one, 0 calories. But what is it sweetened with? We will probably never know because it is so tiny. Tiny letters. Ingredients. Water.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. We'll never know.
Okay. I feel like I like this one.
Yeah, it's not bad. It has a slight aftertaste, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
There are certain things I cannot handle a diet version or a 0 sugar version.
These aren't my favorite kind of drinks to begin with, to tell you the truth. Like an electrolyte kind of drink. They're not my favorite. I think they're okay.
Yeah.
So if I were going to buy one, I definitely would go 0 sugar.
Yeah, I would too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad flavor for it. It is sweeter than the other. I do like that the non-sugar-free or original Powerade is not as sweet tasting. I like that.
Yeah, they're both good though. They both just taste like grape Kool-Aid, to tell you the truth. All right, blindfold on.
All right.
Let's go beans.
Beans. Toe beans. This is could get messy.
I'm going to be really good to you, and I'm wiping off, this is clues for you. I'm wiping off the bottom so we don't have a bunch of drippage. Okay, turn towards me.
Are
Are they hot?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Whoa. There is a little bit of a flavor difference there. Oh, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the first one is the original.
Correct.
Wow.
Okay. Hold your thoughts.
All right, I will.
Make sure you wipe the bottom.
All right.
I mean, after you get like the beans on them, like wipe the. Well, I'm just saying wipe the bottom so there's not a drip.
All right, open up.
Man, why don't we eat baked beans more often?
I know.
That's good.
They're good. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Open. You can take off your blindfold.
You know what? I'm pretty confident that the second one was 0 sugar.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I like it just as much, if not better.
I think I liked it better. It had like a smoky flavor to it that I didn't think the original had. I thought it had more flavor. That was good.
Yeah, and less sweet, because like I said, sometimes baked beans just get, they just get too sweet. Here's what a lot of people do though with their baked beans. If you live in the States, you know this. You take baked beans, that's your base. And then you're adding, this is how I like to roll. Then you're adding like bacon, onion, other stuff to it. And
You're doctoring it up a little, yeah.
And part of the reason I like to do that is so it's more savory than sweet. That needs a lot less doctoring, in my opinion. I really enjoy those.
Yeah, I do too.
Let's talk about how sticky my hands are, for one thing. This is a half a cup is a serving size. 150 calories.
Okay, and then you got 30 less calories for the 0 sugar version, so 120.
That is an excellent place to save a few calories, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree with that.
I mean, however, usually though, when you're eating this kind of way, you don't really have baked beans. But on the weekends, we've been letting ourselves eat kind of whatever we want to on the weekends.
Well, I mean, you can still, like you said, with this, we liked the zero sugar version better. So, I mean, we can just save those calories where we can.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say is on the weekends we've been letting ourselves eat just kind of whatever. But that being said, we haven't been going crazy, even though we have permission to do so. It hasn't been like, let's have ice cream and cake and, all of those kind of things. We've still been a little bit careful-ish. But more meat and more carbs on the weekend, I would say. More so than sugar.
I tell you what, you said ice cream and cake and my eyes glistened for a minute. They were like, bing.
Yeah, that's John's love language.
Cake,
it's not
for sure.
It's not words of affirmation or affection. It's sweets. All right,
Yeah.
let's end on chocolate. So you want to do
Yeah, let's do the Albanese. Yeah, and I love all their flavors. They do have the flavors. Cherry, strawberry, mango, pineapple, lemon, orange, green apple, watermelon, pink grapefruit, lime, blue raspberry, and grape.
All right, well, let's try to get 2 that are the same for me and 2 that are not mango. How about that?
Okay.
So after we set them out so that we didn't have to dig through the bag to get the same flavors, then we forgot 2 different times which was which. So here we go. I'm confident. Okay. There you go.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Candy.
Candy. All right.
Do you taste any difference?
Slightly. I think there's I can't tell you.
Okay.
But I think the first one was the sugar-free.
Correct.
All right.
Who can't get their blindfold on?
Okay. Now, I don't know what order these are in.
Oh,
so you'll
the
have
one
to tell me.
closest to me was the sweet one.
Okay. All right.
That's how I told myself to remember. Man, Albanese, what's better? They just get gummy bears right.
Yeah, they're good.
I love Haribo, and I love other brands, but man, those are great. What flavor is that, too? You know what I just realized?
Nope.
I don't know why I'm so dumb. Uh-oh, self-talk. I don't get down with bad self-talk. Even though I have a mask on, I'm still closing my eyes.
Oh, well, you just don't want to leave your eyes open, have the material just...
I think the second one is sugar-free. And I'll tell you what, I feel like the flavor's really close. Its texture is slightly different.
It's the
a
texture.
little bit chewier. Is that what you were going to say to me, too?
Yep. Yeah, the
Am I
texture.
right?
Yeah, the texture is a little off. It is a little bit chewier, but they're still great gummies.
Yeah.
That's the flavors are great.
Yep.
It was really just that texture.
Okay, 60 calories. How many of them can you eat? I mean, not how many of them can you eat, because
I mean,
that's infinite.
let's see. For 60 calories, I'll say half the bag.
9.
9? Okay. Wait,
9.
was that the sugar version or the...
Sugar-free.
That was the sugar-free? No.
So, honey, I want to tell you something. So when you're playing video games and you take a bag of these, John can house a bag of gummies.
I mean, they're good.
And not even think about it. And he doesn't think about it that way because it's not like cake or chips, or he just thinks, well, they're just gummies.
They're just gummies.
60 calories.
Especially even zero sugar version. Come on.
60 calories in 9 of
here.
them.
Jeez, that's craziness.
But you save yourself 40 calories because in 9 of the regular, it is 100 calories. You know how sometimes we do 100 calorie snacks? 9.
Wow.
I'm going to show you what 9 looks like. I pulled out exactly 9. Let's go buy a lottery ticket.
Look at that.
That's how many 9 is. That many is
I eat that in
100
one bite.
calories. Is it worth it to you?
No, not for 100 calories.
Same.
Goodness.
Same.
I'm starting to rethink my whole life.
For real. And also, I mean, the sweetness and, you gotta have a little candy every once in a while.
Sure.
But that's not going to fill you up. And you get 0 nutritional value. I mean, they're delicious, but...
Wow.
Right?
Changes something for me, I think, as far as gummies go. I love them, but that's a lot of calories. Mm-hmm. Wow.
But, see, if you eat them like I do, then you don't go through them as much,
Who has the patience for that? All right, here we go. York peppermint patty.
These we're going to have to break up or something, because obviously you're going to tell the difference between a big, huge York thing. Why did you give me the pack? Here, why? Why? I definitely...
Should we move the beans over?
Don't spill them.
Yeah, spill the beans. Here, you just get you a spoon, get you some beans.
Okay.
One teeny tiny little thing here.
These were my mom's favorite. And when she passed away, somebody went to a wholesale club and got an entire, like, huge box of them.
Really?
And every day we would, me and my siblings would eat one. I got over York peppermint patties, and it didn't take very long. But they're fantastic.
Ooh,
No clues.
I better put the mask on then.
I saw what you saw. Okay. Hold on. Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Wait, that's my finger. Okay.
That's so minty.
Okay.
All right, next. That's easy. Second one was the original.
Okay. Jack said he likes our
Masks.
masks. Thank you.
Number 1. Engage.
Oh, man. That's gotta be full of sugar, right? That's so good. Mm-hmm.
And, oops, number 2.
Has this been on the floor? Janice, Anna, help me out. Somebody, was that on the floor? I'm gonna watch this. Not sugar free.
Yeah, it was easy to tell. Not really necessarily too much because of flavor, but the sizes were different. The texture of the goo on the inside is different.
Yeah, I don't know if they could see, but obviously we said something about it. As soon as we broke that apart, this is, the sugar-free is stickier, where the inside of this, they're more like junior mints, the sugar-free.
Yeah, the sugar-free was more like liquidy. You know how you have like different caramels and one's runnier? That's kind of like the runny caramel. And then this is more of a solid. The original was more of a solid. The flavors weren't that far off. I think the original for me was more minty. But the, if you had to have, or, because of your dietary restrictions or whatever, you had to have 0 sugar, they were fine. They were good.
You know what I like about York peppermint patties is that's not too much, right?
Yeah.
That's a good size thing. You're not overindulging. That's what I'm trying to say. 150 calories is a pretty good choice when it comes to like chocolates,
Sure.
sweets, whatever, and it's already portioned for you. So one whole thing is 150 calories. That's
Okay.
not that bad
All
if you're going to eat a candy
Sure.
bar, right?
Right.
Or a chocolate bar. So in the sugar-free, you get 2 pieces, which, so this, small. I would say maybe 4 of these equal a regular.
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, I kind of think, like if you laid them all out,
Okay.
close-ish, 80 calories in 2 of them.
In 2 of them. Okay.
So you really don't save
No.
anything.
You don't really say, but, like we said, you might restrict yourself or your diet might restrict
Yeah,
it
because
for you.
it's not, we're not doing low calorie versus regular. It's 0 sugar.
Yeah, we're kind of doing it for health reasons and,
So wherever we can save calories, we are.
Absolutely.
All right. What would we purchase again?
Look at this place.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
I would get the beans again.
I would absolutely get those beans again.
Yeah.
I'm shocked and pleasantly surprised. Way to go, Bushes, for coming out with something like that. You don't save that many calories, but 30 calories here, 30 calories there, adds up. And I just honestly like the flavor better.
Yep, I did too.
Okay.
Actually, let's cut to the chase. For me, the only thing that I would probably not get the 0 calorie or 0 sugar version would be the York peppermint patties.
I still like those. If you can't have sugar at all, both of our dads were diabetic.
Yeah.
And if you can't have it and you haven't, for me, like if that were a nutless thing, I just know you feel so deprived when you can't have something that when an alternative comes out that you can have, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
As far as those things go. But
Yep.
the amount of calories and whatever, for me, since I can have sugar, I'm going to go regular. But if you can't, those 0 sugar are just fine.
The thing about the 0 sugar is it's artificial sweetener. And so, like, in this case, for the York peppermint patty, where it seems like you're actually saving a little bit of calories by having the original version, I'm fine with sugar. It's just, you have to watch your sugar and how much you have. And this, it's contained in, like you said, one piece. It's already portioned out for you. The calories are a little bit less. There's nothing wrong with sugar.
If you can have either one, I would go original. But like I said, if you can't, they're just fine.
That's right.
The Albanese gummy bears, for as caloric as they are, if you want a gummy bear, I would say there is such a difference in the texture. I would go regular all day and just portion them out and have what you love, but have just a little bit. But it goes back to the same thing. If you can't have sugar at all, they're just fine. We bought those for your dad before.
Yeah, absolutely. He said he never had any.
And I was like, that is going straight to the top of his Christmas list because he had never had gummy bears and we wanted to make sure that happened.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we don't know if it happened.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
he told me.
All right, so for the gummy bears for me, I would go 0 sugar. I don't think the texture's that different and the flavors are there, so I would have that for less calories.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. And the Powerade, I would go the 0 sugar. Here's what I'll tell you. I wouldn't really buy this again. If I'm sick or I need like electrolytes or whatever, then I go to this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't drink these regularly in life, so I don't love either one of them. Tell you what I like better is the little like pouches or squirty things that you add to water for this kind of thing. But they're both fine. If you can't have sugar, yep, that's a great dupe. They're both sweet. They both had good flavor.
I've gotten stuff like that in the past, like Powerades or Gatorades or whatever, and I don't really buy them anymore. It's just, I prefer just drinking water.
Yeah.
Water flavored water too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could tell the difference on every single one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the only one we preferred the sugar-free to was on the beans.
Yeah.
And what does that tell you? We like our candy sweet, and we like our beans Beans more British.
That's right.
That's who we are in our hearts, I think. Am I wrong about that? Anyway, this was fun. Let us know if you ever have any ideas for things like this, comparison videos, if you want to see Aldi versus, if you want to see us we're going to do some nut alternative stuff for me. If you want to see us do keto, if you have any ideas like that, let us know down in the comments. Speaking of the comments, that's the place where you can subscribe to this channel along with our other channels where we do other things. And then make sure you check us out on Instagram too. Over there, we're Love and Junk with no D. And make sure you check out our stories because that's where we post the most frequently. Now, if you love York peppermint patties, which I do, or gummy bears, which John
I do,
does, or Powerade,
yeah,
or beans, either kind, British or American,
yeah.
or us,
or the video,
give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow when you do that. That's all we have for today.
That's it, guys.
We'll see you next time.
Bye. Beans!